So Wissa to Newcastle is looking positive, but it's time to talk about why this one just feels really important in getting the deal done. Reliable David Ornstein is reporting we've had a £25 million bid rejected, but negotiations are continuing and the player will have no issues sorting personal terms, and he's even left Brentford's training camp. And with this player, there are things I like and the things that I don't like as much. I do like his predatory instincts. Look at how many of his goals were inside the box. I like his ability to carry the ball up the pitch and scare defenders with his pace. Just look who he's behind in the sprints last season. Yeah, Anthony Elanga, our newest recruit. I liked his goal record over the last 2 seasons. Probably not talked about as much as it should because of Brian and Mbeumo and everything he did at Brentford. And I like the fact that this bloke is a Premier League proven upgrade on an injured Callum Wilson. Things I don't like, we're going to lose him to the African Cup of Nations, and Congo in the last tournament went all the way to the 3rd place playoff. Not ideal. I think the obvious one being he wasn't Eddie Howe's first, second or probably even 3rd choice, and the versatility of this man compared to the likes of Ekitike and João Pedro is quite obvious. Just look at the man's heat map. The reason for me that it's so important that we get this one over the line is not only because it sounds like Tottenham might be sniffing his ex-manager Thomas Frank, and they can also offer Champions League football in the same place he lives now in London, but because I just will not know where this leaves us this transfer window if yet another target falls through when we desperately need a striker getting into the football club so we can move on to other targets. An exciting player like Anthony Elanga, a striker replacement in Wilson who's proven in the Premier League. And hey, we can all sort of breathe. Because I'll be honest, I've done less content in the last couple of days because I just feel a little bit mentally exhausted and deflated from everything that's happened, and partly due to what we see on social media every day as well. If it isn't content creators and so-called in the knows reporting that Isaac asked for 300 grand a week despite not being reported anywhere heavily enough, or people sharing this photo of the bloke just training alone, it's now come out he's got an injury, but no, this meant something else. But this window has not gone to plan at all so far. Not helped by the exit of our sporting director who had such a vital role to play this summer. But for me so far, aside from all that, we are just being bounded by getting taken over on the wrong side of the rules. PSR is stopping us from competing for a João Pedro with an 8-year contract brought in by Chelsea. An Ekitike who's going to go to Liverpool for mega money. But for me, we simply cannot rest on our laurels. Get this man done. Get that one over the line. That's 2 good players in. Move on to central midfielders. Move on to centre-backs. Move on to goalkeepers. Because there is such a big season ahead and still so much work to do. But this one is a step in the right direction, and I'm pretty happy about it if it gets done. And I'm going to say that with a big if before pre-season starts in Singapore. Let us know your thoughts down below, Newcastle fans, and please, right now, try and keep the faith. How are the lads?